This time around, I think that last time around I was a little too calculated with my training maybe, and didn't add enough variables of scrambling and enough variables of the high intensity portions of things and stuff like that. And so this time around, for better or for worse, I was trying to like introduce a bit more higher intensity scrambles and things like that, and put myself in worse positions and things like that. I worked a lot more defense and not just like offensive strategy, which I did a lot for the last camp. And this camp, I think I spent a bit more defense in some areas that I'm traditionally had some trouble, you know what I mean? When people are maybe catching arm bars on me, or some certain things like that I had put a lot of effort into doing situations from there, and just getting really keen and clever. It paid off because I was in those situations a good bit, defending arm bars and things like that. Because when you're going to be attempting to out wrestle people and they know that, they're probably going to be countering a lot of submissions and things like that. Introducing those defenses and a lot of heavy scrambles and things like that, because that's where I was wearing down with like Cade and stuff like that last time around. And just making sure that like I'm locked in for both days was going to be really important as well. So I don't think I did that, but doesn't have to do with my camp as much. But camp was good. Diet was pretty similar. Everything was pretty similar. That was pretty similar. In fact, I think prior to the last ADCC and in the trials and things like that, I had spent a lot of time. We had more classes with Justin Flores back then, and I was working on my wrestling and my stand-up a lot more. And this time around, I had a bit of an idea that less people were going to wrestle with me, because even if I'm maybe not that good at wrestling, which I think I'm probably pretty good, but even just the thought of him fighting with me or having to wrestle and things like that was going to force people to pull guard a lot more. And I just wanted to be really prepared for passing guard and playing a really good top game, and securing a lot of passes, which you don't see it at 77 kilograms a ton, is like people passing. Like, I studied the division at ADCC is like a lot, and you don't see a ton of passing. And I passed 3 out of the 4 guards that I went up against. Everybody but Mateus' guard. Well, I guess Mika. I passed Mika. It wasn't scored just because the time ran on, but it was close. I probably actually spent a little less time at Justin's this time, but he's always like a staple in my preparation and in my training, and all the guys over there and stuff like that at Legion, they're always like a staple, and probably like almost always going to have 2 days a week over there in my camps for sure.